See? No one can stop me!
This is what is known as a Super Saiyan that is essentially
So in this video right here, we got evil Android 21, the Android version, regen version. She's evil basically, but I'm telling you, she is the best unit in the game. Now obviously that might be an overstatement, and I feel like it's very subjective depending on what you like, but it could not be subjective at the same time. But really right now, she is controlling the meta. Literally, using her is the best thing ever. It's pretty much as good as Yellow Gohan besides the cheese, but in terms of her damage output alone, is actually nuts. Now you saw at the beginning, I've just been getting disconnects. It's literally how to get a player to disconnect, like all game, every game, pretty much every game. I probably got like 4 games. Look, a disconnect already. It hasn't even been long, but literally every other game, like I'd get a disconnect. Unless, the only way I wouldn't really get a disconnect is if I'm fighting a team where they actually have the same players as me. But even then, because I got Zenkai Buu, it literally just makes it difficult for the opponent. Like, I'd hate to go up against this team myself, because when you're playing against this team, the fact that the defenses are so high, and then the output in damage is so high, regeneration is just running the meta. I also see people try to run androids in the meta as well, because the free-to-play 21 is actually very good as well. I haven't really used her, but I feel like Evil 21 is much better than her, and I prefer to use Evil 21 any day. As soon as she transformed, literally, she's like Cell and I don't even know, Cell and like one of the Vegetas, the blue Vegeta, in one. The strike damage is insane, and she's regening health every second, just like Cell does, even on the sidelines or not. Then running that with Super Baby 2, you just increase how much health she regens. And then obviously on my team, I've got Zenkai Buu, so when I hit that main ability, everyone's basically getting full health. Like, I just tend to run Super Baby 2, Zenkai Buu and Evil 21. If not that, Zenkai Buu, Evil 21, and then I'll just switch it up, so it might be Cell. Here I've got Buhan. And I'm telling you, it's just been the funnest time. Like, I don't even know why I didn't make this video earlier, but really I've got a feel of her now. That sounds really wrong, but I got a proper feel of her now. I know like her strengths, how to utilize her well. On the switching, she gets her strike hearts and key. What? Like, she's everything you want in one. Like, let me go to her card now so I can just talk about everything. So she's a melee type. That's my favorite type in the game, because I like to be up and personal, up close and personal. That's what I like. She got 2 mil health, 238 strike. This is after the transformation, by the way. 207,000 blast, 137 strike defense, 137 blast defense, critical 3.8, key restore 2.2. She's from Fighter Z, so I don't expect anything else. And she carries 2 strike hearts. They're just normal strike hearts. And then her character type is what makes her so versatile. So she can fit on an Android team. Female warrior team as well is nuts. Like, that team is probably the most dangerous team in the game. The regeneration team is probably the most common. Another DC, I mean forfeit. The regeneration team is probably the most common and the most reliable, but that female warriors team, I feel like that's one of the few teams I've actually lost to consistently. I don't lose to pretty much any other team, because just how broken the regeneration team is. Even if the players are much better player than me, I'll just regen my health, so it's like they're fighting 6-3-3. Like, that's very annoying. But Android, female warrior, absorption, regeneration, and transformation, five tag right there. Like, that's insane. Now going to her strike hearts, everything's pretty much got something. So the strike hearts on impact, 20% to own key recovery for 15 timer counts. That's per strike hearts. I feel like that's so nuts. The blast arts are just normal blast arts. Now the special move, Total Destination Ball, deals major explode damage, so that's why you see so much damage when she launches that art. 25% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts upon activation. So it'd be best to use this on switching so that you haven't even used her vanish step and you can still get a lot of damage in after that. And then you can see here, it also says destroys all of your own cards. That's kind of the downside. So if you use a special move, all your other 3 cards are gonna go. But not too big of a deal. More time when people use a special move, people just are a bit hesitant because they took a lot of damage. It also says increases special move damage inflicted based on the number of art cards destroyed. So I feel like that's nuts. If you destroy 3 cards, so obviously you have your normal 4 cards in your deck. If 3 of them are destroyed, you get 70% to special move damage for 3 timer counts. Now, I don't really know how that would be useful, because if there's only 3 timer counts, I don't know. Maybe if you use it, then switch into like Gogeta, the blue or the green one. They have special moves on main abilities, so that could be useful then. If you destroy 2 cards, it's 50%, and if you destroy 1 card, it's 30%. And then the special move, the special skill I mean, called Sweet Tooth. It's a long range one, so it's literally like an attack, but it doesn't really lead into combos. It's literally just to get a buff. So it restores your own health by 15% if you land it, which can be useful in the clutch. Literally, you can win by that. It also increases the damage inflicted by 10% and reduces the enemy key by 40. So that can be very annoying. You should launch that off definitely using her. I should have done it more in this game, but I don't think it's that useful, especially if it's like 3v1 like right now on the screen. But then going into her main ability, now this is what's amazing. I like this one. It draws a special arts card next, reduces damage received by 20% for 30 timer counts, increases art card draw speed by level 1 for 30 timer counts, and all you need for all of that is 10 timer counts to elapse after your transformation. So that's pretty quick. The Z ability is what I pretty much don't like. She buffs androids all the way up to Z ability 3, so you need to get her 6-star, then she'll buff regeneration, and at that point it'll be 18% to android or regen max base health. If I was to get her 6-star, which I doubt I will, but if I was to, that would be amazing. Then she would literally be a key unit. Like, she might take over Super Baby 2. I expect to see her in the top 5 of the best units used in PvP, definitely. Going into her unique ability, Bon Appetit, considering she eats a lot, applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Draw a strike card next. That's what I was talking about every time she switches in. Restores key, that's by 45. And 45% to strike damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. So you've probably seen that she has type disadvantage a lot, but she's just smashing that damage. Literally unbelievable the amount of damage she does. I don't know how and why she's so OP. It's always the female warriors that are going to be OP. When the other ones came out last year, all of them on one team, they were nuts. She also has another one that says, I can't take it anymore. Shortens own substitution count by 5 when this character is switched on standby. But that only happens 3 times in one game. So say I have Buhan, and then, no, say I have Evil 21, and then I switch into Buhan, it will be reduced by 5 timer counts. It applies the effects to itself, so it's not something you can activate. And then below, there's an actual buff that happens depending on how many timer counts have elapsed in the game. So it says 15 counts elapsed, 20% damage inflicted, and it can't be cancelled. 30 counts, 20% damage inflicted, and -5 to strike art. So after 30 counts, you will get 40% damage. That's including the 45% that you get from every time you switch in for 20 timer counts. So really and truly, 85% strike damage, and then 40% for blast damage, but it's overall inflicted damage. I feel like that's nuts. And then your special move damage is already nuts as well. So just overall, you can just see like she's just a broken unit. It sounds so good on paper. It works even more well in the battlefield. It's not something you really want to face up against, honestly. Nah, on the regeneration team, it's actually the best thing. This unit is a beautiful card. Her design is absolutely amazing. She got like the hair of a Saiyan, but she looks like a a Margin Buu type character, and then she's also an android. There's just a lot going on. I don't really know much about her because I don't play fighters, but just off how I've used her and been using her, I can tell you right now she is the hottest and the best unit in the game right now. Definitely controlling the meta. Couldn't ask for more. Besides from the fact that everyone has her and she's only featured by herself, it makes her pretty much accessible. But nonetheless, I've got her, so I'm using her better than everyone else. But that's all I pretty much had to say. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Like, using her has been a pleasure. I should have really uploaded this and made this video earlier. But yeah, if you haven't already, press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 1,500 subscribers. We hit 1,000 very early in this year. You're going to want to be a part of the journey, trust me, because we're going up. I'm not too fussed about likes, but definitely comment, because that's where the interaction's at. I reply to every comment. If you've got a video you want me to make, I'll definitely make it. Even just reply if I can't really make a video on it. But definitely I will reply in some way, shape or form. But yeah, besides from that, hopefully you continue to enjoy the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed all these disconnects. This is the last game, I'll tell you that for free. Like, it's been a fun video to make. But yeah guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Take that! I will let you! Take that! Tremble in fear, baby! We're going in full pop! This ends now! Be done! Count yourself lucky.